Hey guys, Sean here. So I've talked about this years ago, but I want to bring it up again because there might be people who are not familiar with these experiences that I've had. So supernatural experiences. I've had ghostly encounters, absolutely. I've had years in the past where doing a Ouija board at midnight in the cemetery was a fun thing to do, trying to communicate with spirits. Yeah, absolutely. And we were successful. Me and these two brothers, the three of us. We were. This would be like college age, so like 20 to 24 years of age time period. Me and the two brothers were similar in age. Dude, I mean you can look up my Matrix glitch video stuff on my channel, but my friend, one of my good friends. I mean, we were spending like a lot of time together. We were hanging out a lot, and this is one of the two brothers. There's the older brother and the younger brother. So the younger brother, me and him, we were hanging out a lot, and we're doing the Ouija board and just doing some crazy stuff in a good way. We were trying to communicate with other beings from other places. Now, one day we were in his front yard of his parents' house. We literally were doing the Ouija board in their basement, or sometimes, like I said, in the cemetery or something. But my friend, he looks at me, right, and he says, "Sean, he's like, Sean, do you want to see what I really look like?" He said this to me, right? Do you want to see what I really look like? He asks me this. So what do you think? I said, yeah, of course. I said, yeah. I shit you not. Well, I don't. I'm not going to exaggerate, and I'm not going to freaking lie. That's bullcrap. I am going to be as honest as I can. Why would I? Why would I want to make something? Oh, so I can go. People can say, "Yay, Sean's got something exciting to say." No, I'm just being honest, and I'm not. And I'm really good at not exaggerating. So this is what happened. All of a sudden, after he said, "You want to see what I really look like?" and I said, "Yes," a green non-human face is all of a sudden superimposed into his human face. Think of like two videos at the same time, or if if you're older like me, you might say like the double exposure on the cameras when we develop film. I know that's still a thing for some people, but for a lot of people that like develop film, what is that, right? So anyway, yes, there was a green energy looking like face. Looked more like I don't know, an alien, maybe like almost like a reptilian a little bit, like a Klingon, like a green Klingon face, Star Trek Klingon. You have to look it up if you're not sure what that is. Google image Klingon. Yeah, so this green face, it was taking up the same like physical space as his human face. How long did it last? At least 5 seconds. It might have been like 10 or 15 seconds. It's hard to say in those moments when you're kind of like semi stunned. Oh my God. That was wild. Didn't blow my mind. I mean, there was some crazy stuff I was experiencing at that point. Those were when I was like I was opening up. I was whatever you want to call it, awakening, regaining my abilities through my DNA being reactivated. What do you want to call it? Holy crap, man, that was nuts though. Wow, that was something. You should have been there. I have yet to meet anybody personally who's had something even close to that happen to them. I've heard plenty of stories from like online and stuff, but somebody I actually know that who had something like that happen, man, that I mean, holy freaking crap. And then there's another. I've talked about this as well on my channel. The probably the second most profound supernatural experience I've ever had. It was the brothers. It was me and those two. We were on their outside porch at their parents' house. Outside porch. It was evening, nighttime, like maybe late evening, early night. So like I don't know. It just got dark. It was like 7:30 p.m., 8 p.m. So it was getting dark. It was summertime. Um, we had two Ouija boards next to each other, and the older brother, he could hear the spirits. The spirits. He could hear the spirit that we connected to a lot in his head. I mean, some of my relatives thought that he was becoming that he had schizophrenia, that he was hearing voices. Absolutely not. He was hearing the spirit. The spirit would talk to him, and then the spirit could like almost read my mind a little bit. Not super creepy personal, but yeah, it could read my mind a little bit. And he would tell me what the spirit was saying. And there's no freaking way. There's no way, man. He's not a mind reader. No way. So I knew that was real. That actually was like a huge catalyst for my awakening. Huge catalyst for my awakening in 1998. Yeah. So going on 25 years ago. So anyway, the two Ouija boards, right? So the older brother who heard the spirit in his head, he said, Sean, look at the Ouija board. They're going to do something. He says this. He's like, they want us to look at the Ouija board because they're going to do something. So, of course, I'm like, okay, yes, I'm looking at the Ouija board. Few seconds later, 3 green circles show up. 3 green circles show up on the Ouija board. Almost like someone was holding a flashlight above the Ouija board, but 3 different flashlights, 3 different green glowing circles on the Ouija board outside. There's no lights up there. And I specifically did something so in the future, which is now the present, I would have this to say. I put my hand just over the Ouija board where the circles were, no shadows. They were illuminating underneath my hand. So there's nothing above. Not that my friends had the desire or, quite frankly, the means to pull something off like that. Nope. Neither the desire nor the means. So yeah, that was pretty incredible. Now, these circles would disappear and reappear on the Ouija board, back and forth. Disappear, reappear. They'd be like disappear, reappear, disappear, reappear. This lasted, I don't know, a good 20 seconds. It was amazing. Freaking amazing. All right, guys.